Hey y'all, and welcome to the next video where I will be reviewing books 2, 3, and 4 because they're all in the same book series and I think it'll just be easier that way. So, the books I read were a part of a series called The Inheritance Games by Lynn Barnes. This book was so good and I honestly loved it even more than I loved like a lot of books that I've read. And I've read I read this book, I loved it a lot. It was tied with The Hunger Games. It was that good. I know. Anyway, so I started this book. My mom got me this for Christmas. And I started it on Christmas Day. And I finished it looks like a couple days after that. Author is Lynn Barnes, and the publisher is Asha Book Group, and it was published in 2020. It is a mystery, and the main character is Avery Grams. I could not put this book down. Ever since I started watching mystery movies, I had been into mysteries and kind of stuff, and my mom just got me this book for Christmas, and I had no idea what it was about. And then I read it, and I'm like, I need to read more! And so I did. I bought the next two in the series, the Hawthorne Legacy and the Final Gambit. So this is the cover for the Inheritance Games. This is the cover for the Hawthorne Legacy. And I don't have the cover for the Final Gambit right now on my Kindle because it's deep in there and I had to put the Hawthorne Legacy up first. So anyway, I'm going to read you the back because the Hunger Games didn't really have a back, and I didn't want to read you the long, lengthy cover thingy. So, I'm going to read you the back of this one. Avery Grams has a plan set for a better future. Survive high school, win a scholarship, and get out. But her luck changes in an instant when billionaire Tobias Hawthorne dies and leaves her virtually his entire fortune. The only catch? Avery must move into a sprawling mansion full of secret passages, riddles, and codes. Unfortunately for Avery, Hawthorne House is occupied by the family that was just disinherited. This includes the 4 Hawthorne grandsons, dangerous, magnetic boys, who grew up with every expectation that one day they would inherit billions. Heir apparent Grayson is convinced that Avery is a con woman, and he's determined to take her down. But his brother Jameson views her as their grandfather's last hurrah, a twisted riddle, a puzzle to be solved. Caught in a world of wealth and privilege, with danger around every turn, Avery will have to play the game for herself just to survive. It was, honestly, such a good book. I definitely recommend this 10 out of 10. And please, please, please go read it. You will not regret it. It covers a lot of stuff and explains so much in the first book. And in the second and third one, which I read on my Kindle, it just goes into so much more depth. And there's new mystery and new twists and turns at every angle. And honestly, it was so good. And I am so going to reread this one day when it's not still fresh in my mind. Alright, and that was book 2, 3, and 4.